Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I am working in my faith planner. So we are going to look at the second week of May. This is the planner that I work in every morning during my quiet time. I am currently doing a read the Bible through a year reading plan. I tend to switch off between reading the Bible in a year and then doing a year of kind of topical devotions. And so this is reading the Bible through a year. You can see every day I write out the verses or write the verse references for what I'm reading that day and then take a few notes. It's not a ton of space for notes, but it's just enough for me to kind of get focused and kind of read for deeper meaning rather than just reading to check it off. So I've really enjoyed using my faith planner on a regular basis. And each week I generally decorate it with items from the Print and Pray shop. And this week is no different. I'm going to use Abigail Clone's wings and things. So I printed it out on clear sticker paper, which I think is the main thing I'm going to use, but I also printed it on 32-pound bright white paper because I thought it would be nice to have some like bolder elements. So we'll see if I end up mixing or matching them, but I will link this beautiful set below. I love her whimsical feel, definitely fits my aesthetic perfectly. So I will put you guys on fast forward and we'll get going. I was super excited that this set had plenty of purple in it because you'd be surprised, a lot of art stuff like craft stuff doesn't have purple, and that includes Illustrated Faith sets. So I wanted to bring out the purple, and we're going to do that with some purple washi tape. This is some I had in my stash with these purple stripes, and I think the stripes are super fun actually and go really well with the set. So I happen to really love this faith planner because it is very neutral, so it allows me to add a ton of color. It's still divided up into the 3 boxes that are not my favorites, but that's okay. I just add washi tape. It just gives me another excuse to add a little bit of decoration. So when I am planning or when I'm working on my faith planner, getting it set up, I always keep in mind that I want as much room to write as possible. And one of the ways I do that is by using this particular clear sticker paper. This is from Mako. It's the Mako brand, and you can write over the top of the sticker paper. So when I use it in my faith planner, even though I have these large illustrations like these mushrooms that are going to cover up a lot of the lines, I am able to very easily write over the top of that, which works out really well. And I do that most weeks. I just fill straight down to the bottom of the page, and it's cool because I like that it doesn't smear. I like that I can have big bold illustrations, but that it doesn't get in the way of me taking notes as I study. All right, with these mushrooms, I'm focusing on 2 clusters, one on the left and one on the right, and I'm doing the background mushrooms with the clear sticker paper, and then I'm going to trim out these smaller mushrooms and put them in front so that it has kind of a cool depth look. I like the combination of the sticker paper and the bright white paper. It gives you a different look on the page. It allows you to very easily combine elements, and then I just think it's cool. Yes, if I had cut this all out of paper, I could have done the same thing, but I think it has an interesting look when you combine the 2 different kinds of paper because they kind of have a different sheen to them. I know I'm probably overthinking it a little bit, but I like what it looks like, and it brings me joy when I sit down to study in the morning to turn to such a bright, happy page. So over there we'll have 4 mushrooms standing tall, and then over here we're going to do a cluster of 3 mushrooms and that cute little snail. I just think this is the most adorable set. It is so tempting for me with these Illustrated Faith sets to use all the pieces like on one set, but there are so many illustrations. It would have been very easy to go overboard and kind of overdo it on this page. I don't think I've ever had an Illustrated Faith set where I couldn't get at least 2 faith planning spreads, at least 2 Bible journaling spreads out of one time printing it out. And of course, the beauty of these sets is that you can print them out over and over. If you really like a particular set and kind of combine the elements in different ways, you could pick a favorite set and decorate your whole month, like 4 weeks of all of those elements, just printed out a couple of different times. I wanted to bring in a little bit more of this reddish pink, and so that's why I picked this mushroom and that flower. We'll add those over in the corner, and then my little scene at the bottom is going to be done. It would have been super cute, I thought, to add grass as well, but like I said, I don't want to overthink it. This is for note taking. This is just a fun little activity. I think planning in my faith planner might be one of my favorite things in the week, like getting my faith planner decorated, just because it's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of whimsy, a lot of bright color, because that's what I like. And then it's something that I know is going to bring me joy throughout the week. All right, next up, I have grabbed the Rainbow Boxes Mega Sticker Book. I love this sticker book. I am definitely going to be buying another one just because I know it's expensive, but I've used it a bunch already. It's such a nice kind of go-to sticker book. But I'm going to add a few boxes. What I do in these boxes would be highlighting big main points or takeaways. Sometimes I write out a verse, but it's something that I want to bring emphasis to. So I kind of spread them throughout the week. No, I don't know exactly what's going to pop out at me at that day, or if anything, but if something pops out at me and I don't have a box, I can always add one, or I just write it in a different box in a different day. It's the act of writing it that really helps it kind of solidify in my head. So once those boxes are down, then I'm going to trim out a few more of these little cute critters, starting with the butterfly, to add on to each box. So I want to layer each box with a different winged thing. And so I have a butterfly, and then I'm going to go with a dragonfly, a ladybug, and then one more butterfly at the end. And it started with just this one because I wanted to trim it out and cover up this notch over here. This is a month box, that square is. So it's meant for your monthly layout. I don't really need that notch here, so we're just going to add that little butterfly right in the corner to cover that up. And it is super cute. Looks like it's flying away from the snail. And then I just wanted to have fun with the color. And again, the sticker paper comes in really handy because this dragonfly is huge, but it's going to work out just fine because I can write directly over the top of it. It's not going to smear. It's going to be perfect. And I can see the lines through it, which is the other plus side of using the clear sticker paper. So we will layer that behind this yellow box. Cute little dragonfly. And then keep going and add a few more layers. I hope you guys enjoy these faith planning videos. I know it's not necessarily the most complicated activity, but that's one of the reasons I love it. I would encourage you to take some time, decorate your faith planner, decorate your prayer journal, things like that, because when you invest that time, you're just even more likely to go back and work in it throughout the week, which is really the goal here. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Like I said before, I will link all of the supplies that I use down below so you can make sure to check those out, including this faith planner and this printable set from Illustrated Faith. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you want to find out more about Patreon and some of the things going on over on Patreon, then please make sure to click the link in the description box below. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.